You don't have to have a full face of makeup on every day to look put together, to look polished, and to really bring out your beauty. It really is just about utilizing makeup in a way that's going to enhance and highlight and showcase the natural beauty that you already have. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Felicia and this is The Feminine Fancy. Today, I thought it would be fun to go down the list of my sort of everyday sort of practical beauty checklist. I am not a beauty YouTuber or vlogger or anything like that, but I do get a lot of questions about my hair, my makeup, my eyelashes, you know, you name it. I've probably gotten a question about it, so I thought today's video would be a good way to address some of those questions that you guys have been asking. Even though I am not a beauty YouTuber, I am still very invested in beauty in my personal life. I love to learn new ways to do makeup. I love to learn more efficient ways to do my hair and just make myself look put together. I don't think you necessarily have to be like super into the whole YouTube beauty community to care about your beauty and to care about how you look. So if you're excited about this video, if you like my content so far, or maybe you like my dining room, then hit the red subscribe button and join our online community. It would mean so much to me. And before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video, I have to thank our sponsor today, and that is Ana Luisa. You guys know I absolutely love wearing my Ana Luisa jewelry because it's dainty, it's beautiful, it's feminine, and high quality jewelry that genuinely cares about people, cares about the planet, and cares about the product that they are giving to their consumers. You guys always see in my videos and on my Instagram photos, I am wearing my gorgeous Ana Luisa pieces, and it makes me so excited to know that they use recycled materials whenever possible, and they don't utilize any unnecessary mining or excessive markups on prices, and that is such a big deal today when it seems like sustainable jewelry is so expensive. Ana Luisa does sustainable jewelry so well, and their prices start at just $39, which again is amazing. You can get 10% off using my discount code TheFeminine10. So if you want to get jewelry for your friends or family for this holiday season, you need a last minute gift, you want something that's feminine and beautiful and that doesn't cost the planet, then this is a great option for you. The link to the pieces I'm wearing and my discount code will be in the description box below. Let me first start by saying that I am I don't know how to put this nicely. I could say that I'm pretty lazy when it comes to my beauty. Like I put effort into it, but I want the quickest and easiest and most efficient way to look nice before I have to go off and do my day. And I talked about this briefly in my, I think it's like 9 ways to look effortlessly polished video, because I do want it to be effortless. Like I don't want to put in that much time into my appearance just because, you know, I don't think that it's selfish or anything like that, but I feel like I have other things that I would rather be doing with my time. So I look for the quickest and easiest way to make myself look good before heading out the door. So let's start by chatting about makeup. As I've mentioned before, in these videos, I do tend to sometimes, not all the time, wear fake eyelashes because I do feel like it gives a little bit of a pop, and you know, on camera makeup is different to makeup in person. I don't wear fake eyelashes in my day-to-day life. That's not something that I do. I don't get eyelash extensions, I never have, and I probably never will because I have a fear. I have this irrational fear that if I get eyelash extensions, all of my eyelashes will fall out with the extensions when the extensions fall out. So I have never gotten eyelash extensions, and I don't wear fake eyelashes when I go out, but I do invest in really good mascara. So I personally haven't found a drugstore mascara that I love, that I feel like is, you know, just the ultimate mascara and it works beautifully. So I tend to veer towards going to places like Ulta, Sephora, or MAC when it comes to picking out my favorite mascaras. I do like to have that sort of pop in my eyes without going to the extra effort of like gluing on fake eyelashes every day. This year I tried a bunch of different mascaras. I think my absolute favorite mascara from this year is Tartist by Tarte. I absolutely love Tarte. I have sung their praises for years. Their foundation is the only one that I have found that matches my skin tone perfectly. It matches my undertone perfectly. If you don't know the difference between skin tone and undertone, then pick up my ebook where I kind of break that down for you. Tarte is such a wonderful brand for me personally, and their Tartist mascara did an amazing job of giving me that definition, making the eyelashes very dark and intense, but not clumpy. I think that's the other problem I've had with most of the mascaras I've tried this year. They've been very clumpy. So I like the Tartist mascara for everyday use. The other thing that I like to think about when it comes to makeup, and this is something something that I recently started doing after seeing this pin, and I will put it right here on Pinterest, and that is, when I used to approach my face, I didn't think about doing my makeup in a way that lifts. I kind of just focused everything centrally on my cheeks, which isn't necessarily bad, but it had never occurred to me that you could kind of, and this is gonna sound so silly, but you can kind of contour your face to give the illusion of a facelift. I was looking into like doing all these different things, like the threading and all these different ways to like make my face feel more lifted. I don't know why. I know I already have like a child's face, but I was like, maybe there are some ways that I can do my makeup differently to give the illusion of a lifted face, and that is what I have started doing, and I love it, you guys. I cannot tell you how much I love it. Instead of doing concealer here and then keeping, you know, my blush here, everything brushes up, so that helps to really create that vision of a bright and lifted face, a fresh face, and I love that so much more than what I was doing before. And then also when it comes to makeup, I have kind of adapted a less is more mentality. Again, this is for day-to-day, not necessarily for YouTube. In my day-to-day life, I don't wear that much makeup. I really don't. Like I said, I just cover up a few blemishes, try and brighten and lift, and then give my eyes a little bit of a pop. It's really not about, like, you don't have to have a full face of makeup on every day to look put together, to look polished, and to really bring out your beauty. It really is just about utilizing makeup in a way that's going to enhance and highlight and showcase the natural beauty that you already have. So if you don't know how to do the intense contour and all of the different like crazy tutorials that we see on YouTube and TikTok and wherever else, don't feel bad about that. Like, yes, it's beautiful and it's artistic and it's wonderful in its own right, but when it comes to a practical everyday beauty routine, that's not something that is super efficient or super practical. So adapting a 10-minute makeup routine that you can do every morning without fail, and you can get on with your day, for me has been really, really helpful. Now let's chat about hair. I get a lot of questions about my hair, and so I'm just gonna answer pretty much all the questions right now. First things first, I don't have a perm. I've never had a perm. That's not something that I've ever done. I don't know much about it, so I can't say one way or the other if it's good or bad. I do know that there are other creators who do perm their hair, and like, that's fine. Whatever makes you feel the most beautiful. I'm not going to judge. I have nothing to say about that. I, for one, have never permed my hair. And to be quite honest, up until last summer, all I ever did to my hair was straighten it. Like, not like every single day, but I would get it like deep conditioned, get a press and curl, and then in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I would go back and get the same thing done. And that is all I had ever done. And then last summer, I got passion twists for the first time. I don't know if I told this story before, but I think I might have on Patreon. I got passion twists for the first time and I loved them. I thought they were beautiful and tropical and wonderful, and it was amazing. I had a great time with my passion twists. I just felt so beautiful. But unfortunately, because I'd never done anything else to my hair before, I did not know the proper takedown process for when you do something like that to your hair, and I ended up pulling out majority of my hair. I'm not kidding. I will show my photos from last year and show you like what happened. Like, it was bad. I had never, ever in my life had that little amount of hair on my head. I have always had a lot of hair. Everyone knows this. I have a lot of hair. After that happened, I was so sad because like a couple years prior to that, I had spent a while growing out my hair and it had gotten so long and I loved it. And then I cut it, and then the passion twist thing happened. So I was like, there was very little on my head. Anyways, long story short, after that, I decided that I was going to focus on my hair health and getting my hair back to a place where it was really strong, where it could even handle getting pressed and all of this stuff. So I talked to the girl who did my passion twist, because it wasn't her fault at all. It was my fault because I didn't know what I was doing when I took them down. And so I talked to her again, and she was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. I had no idea that you had no idea how to take down the passion twist. Like, I wish you would have told me. After that, I decided I wanted to give my hair some time to rest and breathe. So I started doing weaves with leave out. And basically what that means, and I'm gonna explain it because I didn't have anyone to explain it to me, I had to figure it out, is that basically you sort of cornrow your actual hair, or the stylist will cornrow your actual hair, but then leave like some of your natural hair out, and then they sew the weave onto the braids, so your actual hair is braided up underneath the hair, but then you have some of your natural hair that's left out to sort of blend with the weave, the extensions, whatever. And so then I started doing that, and I really, really liked that, because again, I was able to let my hair like rest and breathe, but I also could have that sort of like long, luscious look that I like. Like sometimes I feel bad admitting that I like the way my hair looks when it's like straight and silky, and I don't want to feel bad about that anymore. But yes, I love rocking my natural hair as well, but I like this as well, and I'm not, you know, that's fine, that's okay. So yeah, I was excited because I was like, oh, now I get to wear it like this, and that was fun. So I took that out, and then I got the passion twist again. So again, I was just giving my hair more time to breathe and relax. Then I moved into box braids, giving my hair more time to breathe and relax. And now we are back at my press and curl with just some extensions. I will link the extensions that I use down below. I love them. They match my hair color perfectly. And when my hair is straight, they really do, like they seamlessly blend together. So that's kind of my approach to my hair, is let it rest for a while, and then you can do whatever you like. And then you can do your press and curl or whatever, straighten it, whatever you want, but give it some time to rest, because even after I had taken out the weave and before I got the passion twist, I then ended up straightening it almost every day to keep up with how it was looking on YouTube, and that was very, very damaging. So I had to take a long break. I took like a 3 or 4 month break from straightening my hair, and my hair now is so much fuller, it's so much healthier, and it makes me really happy, because at that point, like last year after everything happened, I was very concerned that my hair was not going to grow back. Just because, you know, I'm irrational. It did, and now it's so much healthier, it's so much fuller and brighter and shinier, and I'm very happy about that. How I care for my hair: when I am not leaving it just like in a protective style, so passion twist or braids or in a weave or something like that, how I care for my hair is that, of course, I wear a shower cap when I go in the shower, but I actually layer them. And the reason why I do this is because if I don't, the steam will penetrate my roots, penetrate my edges, and then we'll have a whole issue. and then I have to put the hot comb back on it, and I don't want to do that. So I make sure to wear like 4 shower caps as I go into the shower to make sure that the steam does not penetrate. And then going to bed, I spray my hair with Sheen spray pretty vigorously and brush it through and make sure there are no knots, no tangles before I wrap it up and put it in like my little silk bonnet before going to bed. And then when I wake up in the morning, because most of the time my silk bonnet is across the room, when I wake up in the morning, it still has that silky and sleek look from the day before. So that is the process that I have been going through. So when my hair looks like very shiny and you know, very fresh, it's because I've been doing a good job at spraying it with Sheen spray, which I will link the Sheen sprays that I use down in the description box below because I love them. I've been spraying with Sheen spray and brushing it, and you know, just taking really, really good care of it, especially as you go to bed. That's really important. And then of course, if you have silk pillowcases, that's really helpful as well. I talked in a video recently about the importance of silk pillowcases, but as it turned out, I was actually being scammed by that brand, and so we're just gonna pretend that that never happened. But the point still stands, silk pillowcases are very nice and helpful for your hair health and also your skin health. And then finally, we can't talk about, you know, everyday beauty without talking about hygiene and, you know, general health. So of course, I make sure every morning to brush my teeth. I don't use Listerine, I use a natural mouthwash that infuses like neem oil, I believe, which is good at killing bacteria. I will link that down below. My naturopath suggested it. I do like it. It tastes fine. Does not taste like Listerine, tastes different, but it is, you know, it's good. I like it. And then I head into my skincare routine. So right now for my skincare, I am using the CeraVe, I think it's like hydrating to foam cleanser. But before that, I was using a benzoyl peroxide cleanser, which I really, really liked, and I need to order another one. But right now, during this in-between, I'm using CeraVe, and I do really like it. Then I use a vitamin C toner, a vitamin C serum, as well as an oil-free moisturizer, and then an oil-free particle-free SPF 50. And that I think really helps. All of those things I think really help to add to the sort of general brightness of my skin and my look every single day. But yes, my loves, that is it for my everyday beauty checklist. Everything that I mentioned will be linked in the description box, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring, and don't forget you can use my code TheFeminine10 for 10% off of your purchase. Get on those last minute Christmas gifts. It's gonna be really helpful for you. That's gonna be in the description box. You can find me on Instagram at _thefemininefancy_, and you can also find me on my blog at thefemininefancy.com. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.